Okay, that is the best advice. Monsters will rain down from the sky. You have neat little music.
Yes. But I like the music so much, I had to step on it.
We actually have 2 timers going at the same time this time.
Damn!
This is the first. That was fun.
Yes, so introductions, you've seen that before, probably. They're just gonna mash some text and maybe rename the... Oh, they're both renaming it like that.
And what's the other one?
Wump and Pass.
That's not confusing at all there, Don.
Psychological warfare, I like it.
Okay, so...
we can use that time to maybe re-explain for people just joining in. So this is called the Rock Me to the Top tournament for Azure Dreams on PlayStation 1. The goal of the tournament is, because any percent is so inconsistent and we tend to not be able to get on floor 40 because Tower decided to not let us, we decided to make the tournament a little bit different. So it's the same rules as any percent, but you try to get as high as you can with a maximum of 1 hour. If you die, if you leave the tower using an item, or if the 1 hour times pass, then that's it, you're done, and the person on the highest floor wins.
Yeah.
In case of a tie, because this is speedrunning at the end of the day, first person who got to that floor is the winner. So, simple rules, but not a simple tower.
Yeah, and on top of that is, let's say Pasama got to floor 15, and DonForgo also got to floor 15. Like Sanai said, first one there wins. Let's say if Pasama died on floor 15 despite getting there first, DonForgo would have to get to floor 16 in order to win the point.
Exactly.
So, we are doing the best we possibly can to kill the 5 minutes again. I had a problem with this with Dead Artist after the second round. There's so much we could explain, but with this being potentially new people watching, we can go over some things again. This is a roguelike tower climbing game, mystery dungeon style game, where the tower is procedurally generated. And because of that, you can't guarantee anything except the first 5 items you get on your first trip, which is a wood shield, a copper sword, a fire orb, a palumpa egg, which is a great snack, and a medicinal herb. Or a bomb, if you really want it. But so basically, those are the 5 items that you get at the start of these runs. And if you were to be doing floor attempts, not any percent, timing would start on first movement outside Poe's house. So if they wanted to submit times, well, Queenie doesn't count. Anyway, if you wanted to submit times, you would take it from the first time they move outside the house. So, because this is, no one wants to watch the intro. It's boring every single time.
Exactly. And it's a lot of mashing, especially for shorter categories, if you reset a lot also. This is a lot of mashing that adds on top of itself, and at the end of the day, you end up with sore hands, and we don't want to lose player because of that. This is just a sad part of the game, so we tend to skip it and get into the meat of the tower, which is starting from floor 2. Like Shawnee said, floor 1 is always the same, so they're going to play the same. Floor 1, which is tutorial floor, but then starting on floor 2, they're going to get into the randomly generated part. The important part here is people might not know that this game can, as far as we know, or as far as we haven't modded it yet, this game has no way to be seeded. So they're not going to play the same tower. They're going to play whatever tower their PlayStation or emulator decide to give them. Yep. So at the end of the day, that's why we do best of 3s. Because sometimes the tower will just whack on one of the player and let the other go free. And that'd be sad to lose a place in the tournament just because the tower was unkind. So playing best of 3s, then you need to have 2 bad towers to be out. I know that might happen, and it will, but...
Well, we were saying that when you running, is if you have atrocious luck, it's unfortunate to lose a tournament round of that. So you need atrocious luck twice to get out of it.
Exactly, yeah, makes sense.
So... And honestly, with you guys were on par with each other during the last race.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he kind of pushed slightly ahead.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got Monster Den. So all of a sudden, he kept booking it.
Yes. But it will happen, and that's all right. Even the best player could be thrown down, and the a less experienced player could get a super high floor count. Looking at you, Palmer. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that can go right and a lot of things that can go wrong. What we like to see, though, is skills and knowledge of the game.
Yep. Actually, this is something me and the nurses actually never brought up. There is different playstyles.
Yes, absolutely.
No one runs the same way.
Yeah, I could probably tell right now by having seen a lot of the tournament runners play. I could probably see by gameplay alone, without seeing how they rename their player or their pet. I could probably see just by playstyle alone and tell you which runner it is. You have wildly different type of plays, and this is fun to see and check how it works. Like Shawnee will be almost only physical. He's going to use his pet. He's going to use a sword, a good sword. He's going to use AI manipulation to get more attack damage out of his pet and himself. On the total opposite, the other
elevator problem is Pasaba right now.
She's got it.
Yeah.
The Darcis would play only with mixed magic, and then there's an array of player between those two extremes.
And then on top of that, there's also people who would take risks. Oh, Steel Shield off the Pasaba.
Ooh, that's really good. So
it's cursed. Of course it is.
But that's not so bad. Realistically, this is still one of the best shield you could get.
Oh,
but
dear.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, Queenie's gone and is fighting.
And it is on AI 3, so it's not fighting back.
Oh.
Damn. Alright.
So she doesn't have a monster on floor 2 all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, that's pretty rough. That upheaval trap did do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
there are solutions to go out of this this upheaval trap, but she might just not have seen that there was no way for CUNY to go. And you want to use the demon speed to go as fast as possible, as long as you're comfortable being where you are and not afraid of the monster on the floor, which is quite alright on floor 2. And yep, gone fast, and at the end of the day, CUNY just didn't follow, and that's really bad. Yeah, and as soon as he is, I think, 6 squares away, he doesn't listen to you. Doesn't try to follow you again.
Yeah, it's 6 squares. That is called getting Shawnied.
Yep.
Your monster will go the opposite direction and randomly die.
Oh yeah, it did.
That's unfortunate, but that is the reality that is Azure Dreams. Like, everything can happen. This is literally the first floor after the tutorial, and there's already been a pet death. So, oh well.
But that's a tower for you. It won't see that, and it'll do anything in its control to do it. And even if it seems gentle at some times and gives you a steel shield to start, then a second after it'll take back what it gave. So yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. So going from this is Pasta will actually have one advantage if she can pull it off right, and that is she's going to get double experience now because she doesn't have a pet.
Yes. Yes.
So instead of the trolls giving 8 experience, they're giving 16, which is going to make her level up a lot quicker and survive a lot more attacks. But on the hindsight, she can't really do that much damage unless she gets a decent sword. So I think she's going to do... Yeah, this is going to be a 4-hit kill. Okay, that's...
Yeah, I'm not sure why DonForgo did it, and I hope it was because he just wanted to put it down. And he missed the manipulation there. But yeah, that Sam a little bit clunky, but then everything went alright, so that's good. He didn't lose CUNY with that move.
So what Pasta was going to be looking for now is an egg that's not Plumpa.
Yeah.
And not Plumpas in general. Well, Fire Crystal will be useful. But yeah, basically you are going to be doing as much as possible. Oh, did she get a new sword without me realizing?
Oh yeah, she's got, I think it's Live or Gulfwind?
I think it's Gulfwind from the color of it.
Feels Gulfwind, yeah. It'll really help during the floor 6 to 9.
Yeah,
but
then
the water
it's
gonna be really bad. So if she can get another weapon before then, that is good.
I know it's cursed though.
Oh, the Gulfwind sword is cursed.
Yeah, she's actually wielding both cursed items right now.
Oh, ouch.
So yeah, this is unfortunately This is the luck that the tower... We're explaining that all of a sudden, yeah, you can die at a moment's notice. This is what you would call a moment's notice right now. Like, everything's gone horribly wrong.
But cursed equipment is a risk. Like, you need to play as if every equipment is cursed in this game. You might have seen me just in the run before. I wouldn't equip an item before finding
a truth glasses.
Yes.
To answer the question that was asked, can she get cursed items removed on the tower? Yes, you have to find a decurse scroll.
Exactly.
And since everything is randomly generated, you're not going to be guaranteed to get one. And the game doesn't favor you to get one ever when you need it. Trust me.
I didn't need one, but of the 3 races I just did, I haven't found one decurse scroll.
Yeah. But we managed to find one. He equipped a curse.
Oh.
So he'd be able to get rid of it if need be, if he found something better or another diamond shield.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Although, DonForgo is on floor 2 still, but grinding levels.
He's farming, exactly.
Oh.
Which is a fair way to play. I don't know if he's watching the stream and seeing that she's in a tough spot, but if she is, then you don't want to take any risk. You can run the hour, you have all the times you need.
At the same time, whoever gets there first. So there's always a big difference there.
Oh yes, that's always a risk, and that's why this rule is there, but you can play safer when you know you have that kind of advantage. It might pay off. Might not, but it might pay off.
Yeah, it might. Although, the mixture of magic is going to make all the difference. The other thing that Pastime is going to be looking for is a restore scroll.
Oh yeah, restore scroll, really one. Any scrolls will help tremendously.
Except the confusion scroll. That's probably the only one that's not going to do much.
Yes.
So, DonForgo picked up a blue sand, and he's going to hold on to that till he can shield, because...
Yes.
Oh, we should also explain as well. Red sand and blue sand, which you normally find, which actually... Wait, I said that.
You just got a red sand.
Does increase the attack power or defense of your shield or weapon that's currently equipped. Yes. If it's cursed, it will not get upgraded. You can't get a cursed 0 shield. You have to uncurse it first, then use blue sand on it to increase the stats.
Exactly.
So, we're learning a lot today.
It seems that DonForgo still have basic equipment though, so even though he's in a really good position, actually stat-wise, he is under. The Golden Sword and the Steel Shield, even Curse still gives a better stat than the one he has. He has the only thing he has is that he can risk equipment and maybe get better than she has now.
Yeah, so... Pastime has one more floor to go before she gets to the horrible water-based floors with blooms and stuff like that start coming out.
Which is next floor.
Yeah, so she's definitely going to be trying to find as much as possible on these floors, because this is the last really safe floor for the runners.
Yeah,
and the second
she's gunning for it.
Yeah, the second you get to floor 5, it's like Novas are there. They're really annoying. You can kind of avoid them. You can see she's waiting turns to make sure that they leave the room first, so they don't immediately come and attack her. Although she's doing really good for spells, though. We'll give her that.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah, like Baldwin says, Pastime has a much better item load, but no Queenie, so that makes a difference. But at the same time, like people who have been doing like climb to 10 grinds recently, Punet Sante, I think. Sorry,
that's not bad. Yes.
Yeah, he actually managed to get a 4-minute flat for a time today.
Ooh.
And that's only 4 seconds off of another run, which is 3:56, to get to floor 10. So, and both of those were done without Queenie.
Yeah.
So it's entirely possible to get really high up without Queenie. You have to be really careful and really good with your movement. And you have to know how certain monsters act. Like Manovas will always go the long way around rooms, versus Blooms, which always cut across right to you. So you can always see how they're going to walk on pathways that way.
But you can see that is interesting. Like, she definitely is in a tougher spot than DonForgo is, but she still is higher level and higher floor. Like, they're tied for a level just right now, but she's probably closer to level 6 than Forgo is because it just got his.
Yeah, but she does have the Golfman sword here, so this is definitely going to give her a huge advantage.
Yeah, she definitely have, like, she's going to be golden from here to floor 9. And then it's gonna get tougher. She'll need to play run away. She'll need to run away from everything. And I can't wait to see how she does it. If she gets lucky, she can get to Kraken floor quicker, but then she's
then Krakens.
Out of the wood. Then Krakens, yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Nobody likes Krakens. This is a small floor, so those glasses I don't think were a little bit
Oh, she didn't.
They're reassuring, but they're... Oh, Nova's poisoned. That's going to start duplicating itself.
Yep, like crazy.
She has 2 lean fruits, a holy scroll, and a couple other things. She's doing really good for items.
Yep.
And then, we should also say as well that Don tends to be a very defensive player. He takes things very slowly, and he's going to be scouring the floors a lot. And that's why you see him right now. He's on floor 4. Like he's not in any rush right now. But the thing is, he's level 5. He's the same level despite having the experience.
Yeah.
So he's making sure he has that buffer for when he goes through those floors where you really can't kill anything anymore. So
he's one of the only player I've seen now. DonForgo is I think he's the first player I've seen this tournament that, and I'm not saying that that's why he does it, but I feel like it is. He don't necessarily aim for 440. He pinches on getting a better long-term run and get as high as he can, but he pinches on the fact that it won't be up to floor 40.
Oh! Sorry,
sorry,
the bug happening on Possum's side.
I've seen this bug before, yes.
Yeah,
so
there's something underneath and it's not affecting it. So this is why I tend to actually dislike the fire crystal. Is the fire crystal is actually causing a lot of problems. If she were to use a holy, let's scroll right now.
Yes.
And she technically has an egg, so if she were to hatch that, she would get a level 5 monster, and possibly could be a clown this early on, because it's at 4/7.
That'd be great. I think she used the Holy Scroll and the Fire Crystal, knowing that the egg might be a redemption here. Like, you don't care as much, I guess, to use those big 2 items if in exchange you get an egg that can save your life.
Yeah.
So will she be looking for a little bit of peace of mind, a tranquil place to hatch it, or will she just say, heck no, I'm moving around, I'm running away?
Yeah, honestly, I think it would be better to try and get at least a...
Oh yeah, that's what I believe.
But... Oh, I want to know what fruit that is. For all we know, it could be a rocher. I hate when people pick up, look at them.
Yeah. I don't know, Crypt, if it is because there might have been a trap down there or something.
No,
I don't know.
It's something to do with height difference, whatever. Like, there's something weird with the fire crystal, and sometimes it just doesn't hit, or sometimes when an enemy walks up to it, it's a problem, or what? It's really inconsistent. That's why I dislike using them for the most part. But
and there's no end to that bug either. If she wouldn't have just moved the pieces of the board somewhere else, the fire crystal would never have moved it from this place and attacked twice. Nowhere for the rest of its life. So she needed to move pieces to make sure. Oh, damn, it's gonna hurt.
Axel Higgs, just a reminder, I did find one when I versus at Artis on floor 2 on the first tower. It is possible, trust me, believe in yourself.
Alright, taking the Metal Seed. She's trying to build a little monster train, so...
Yeah, she's gonna use the double speed and get away from everything right now.
Oh, that's gonna be rough. Oh, she didn't know probably that you can step on the
water crystals.
And Water Crystal won't do it, so...
Yeah, Water Crystal only heals
your monsters.
The description's really misleading.
Yes, absolutely.
That's one of the things that actually cost me guns. Yeah, U-boats are the worst. They're the first.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I wouldn't even call that a real run. That was probably the worst luck I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, this was
the upheaval trap, everything going wrong. So
she played the tower as much as she could. Definitely, there was no wrongdoing here.
Yeah,
just maybe a lack of knowledge of Water Crystal doesn't heal you, or the fact that you could have stepped on the. When a U-boat is underground, if you step on its tile, it cannot get up because you're there. So it needs to move away. And you can repeat that process as many times as you want to make sure that you manipulate where you want the U-boat to come out or just bail.
Yep.
And, yep.
But as it is she did get to a higher floor, and we're still waiting to get up there as well.
She died on floor 8, so... Oh, damn. Poison Trap. So
Poison Trap and a flame coming.
Go to floor 9, so... In his position, the Diamond Shield is going to be big, but other than that, he doesn't seem to have that much item.
No, but the thing is, he does have a Diamond Shield +1. Doing well on that one.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, 3 damage from that cyclone. Yeah, this diamond shield is really good.
Yeah, I think he's going to grind some levels in that one.
Yes, he still has 40 minutes to go. If you want to seal this one and make sure he gets the first game, he can. Definitely, there's nothing stopping him. A little bit of bad luck might do it, but other than that, I think that
well,
he can seal this game.
Yeah, between that and the fire crystal mishap,
yeah,
the worst possible luck going.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, that is what this game is like we saw with Sandlight and Baldwin, that you guys died super early in your first race.
Yes.
And then the second race went on for a while, and the third race, Baldwin managed to get to 31. Like, it doesn't matter how skilled you are, like, or how knowledgeable of this game you are, you will die.
Oh, outside of this monster den, I think that we both were going for quite a high floor. I don't know if I would have gotten to 31, but I was okay with items and equipment.
Like, you were missing a wand for so long for that.
Oh yeah, but I had 2 good pets, and anyway, the clown doesn't take your equipment into account, so I was okay. But sadly, you know, monster den, thing happens. And that was funny, it gave a good show, so that's quite alright.
I'm just happy so many pickets were shown.
And I got killed by pickets, I guess.
Yeah. I think you phrased it, you got, like, pecked by marbles to death or something. Like, this. 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. It was like, okay.
Yeah, but that's the first time I saw the 10 in the midst of all the ones that I was like, oh, I'm actually in trouble.
You know, defense or not, he is getting pelted.
Oh yeah, he cannot take a break. He tried to regenerate HP, but each and every time he gets to fight an enemy monster and lose more HP than he got in the process. So.
Yeah.
Okay, now he seems to be taking quite a good break. That's good.
He's checking
Cuny's health.
He's definitely going for the long game here.
Yes, and that's one way to go.
Yeah, no, there's no wrong way to play this tournament. If you are slow and steady versus risk taking, or again,
you have an hour, use it. And this is coming from the runner with the Mina and the whole community. Some people can do buck less in 6 hours, but DonForgo makes it really important to him to do it in 17, so he needs stamina. I'm joking, he's a really good runner, and he's close to sub 10 right now, which is really great. But yeah, we always praised him for being super good on long runs, and this is impressive, yes.
Yeah, so he's going to go up to 6, so now this is where the mixture magic has stopped becoming useful. He has good defense, but he's now in a room with 2 water monsters.
Damn, and 2 water monster and 2 powerful water monster on top of it.
Yeah, so if the bloom wakes up, he's not going to have a good time. That miss. Ooh, that
miss hurt. I think at that point you want to put Cuny behind you and hope that the bloom doesn't
wake up. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So. Yeah, wind crystal is the only crystal friend. No, water crystal is really useful, but you have to be really careful. And you have like the way I tend to play, I will use the monsters to take the blunt to the attacks. So the water crystal is really useful. If you're only doing mixture magic and you're the one in front, you're going to have issues. So it's a big difference how, again, different playstyles will affect.
I actually really enjoy every type of crystal. I'm never unhappy to see one, except in a speedrun setting when I don't need to leave the tower, then I don't need the wind crystal. But other than that, in a casual playthrough, every type of crystal is always welcome. I can use and make use of each and every one of them.
Yeah, and apparently Possum is a very heavy sleeper. It's still saying get up.
She doesn't get up. Yep.
But we can't call a winner for any points yet. Because we have 2 more floors from DonForgo, and these are the floors which that's a clone of Minova, so that's not going to cause much problems.
But the tower doesn't seem to want to give this victory to DonForgo, so he's
making
sure. Damn. Okay, I'm not talking about that anymore.
No, every time that artist would talk to you about you would end up getting like a frog trap or whatever. You kept being smacked constantly.
Oh, it was because of you guys that I got those traps.
No, we never talked about the monster den. That was 100%.
Okay, good then. I guess the tower was tired of giving me the whole slam and bomb and decided to move on to something more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you can finally use the Peter fruit because Queenie is now below 50. So you have to make sure you use that at a good pace. I'm pretty sure when Pasama died, she didn't have any eggs, did she?
If she
Oh,
had
he's
an
going
egg,
straight up. Hey, he's just trying to get through these water floors ASAP then.
yes. You asked if Pasama had what?
Oh, any eggs left? Ooh, that's good luck.
She had one. Yes, you might want to just go up because that's it then.
Yeah, that if he goes up, that's
Don't fight.
point.
There you go.
There you go. She had one egg. Okay, thank you.
Yes. And there we have it. A victory for DonForgo.
Yep, he got floor 9.
Okay,
That was-
I'll poke him to make sure that he knows that the
Yeah, I don't know if he knows because he's been quite slow. It's been 25 minutes to get to 9.
Sure. Can you just continue and cover me?
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
absolutely.
back.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
So we're going to set up for the next match. Okay, that warp trap is very lucky for them. Sometimes get teleported the entire map. You can ask certain runners about that. It's quite funny. But basically, we are going to be going into round 2, potentially a round 3, depending on how things go. I don't think there could be worse luck for Pasama in the next race. I will say that right now. I'll stand by that because I have never seen that kind of bad luck. Especially with upheaval trap and causing whatever. He might be going for floor 10 times what he's doing, truthfully.
Good job.
All right, so it seems that everybody's ready to reset their game.
Okay. Yeah, because he just finished. I know this isn't. Yeah, okay. He just finished going up to floor 10. So
Congratulations, she died on floor 8.
Yeah, yeah.
So as soon as
That's his
He wasn't
time.
watching the stream, so he didn't know that he won.
Oh, I see. Ooh, there's the cursor. I think he's playing on emulator, everyone.
If you could reset
Oh,
the
that might be.
on a new game.
And Nico has still unsuccessfully woken up Pasama. And will continue to do so. She just reset. Pasama. So we'll start again. I don't know if you want to do the countdown with them or do whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll go back into the other stream and the other chat and countdown.
Yeah, sure. That would be good. That way everyone starts at the same time.
So the countdown are reset. Okay, I'll be back.
All right. So Azure Dreams. Azure Dreams is a story that pays off versus Pokemon. Meh. I can argue that one. I really did like Moon. But so basically, Azure Dreams was made in 1997. It is a roguelike tower climbing game, and it is a very fantastic game that's full of RNG that tends to kill people. Please see previous race. So when it comes down to it, they haven't started. Oh, sorry, stream delay, right?
I'll do
Exactly.
I
It
see.
should be started, yeah.
Yeah.
countdown. So make sure you are new game and ready to start your
Who's the best
timer.
waifu? I think Gosh is.
In 5,
What?
4, 3, 2, and 1.
When I was young, I think I liked Cheryl a lot, but I think this is like the waifu. I like Selfie too.
Honestly, I never cared for that. I was always just happy. It's like, oh, all my that was really annoying if you have the biggest house because it takes forever to leave. It's really annoying. I really wish
That
they
is
did
true. That is true. Pardrill, sorry. You know what? Actually, we might be looking into finding someone that can do Azure Dream Rando. Yes, absolutely.
A rando of a rando. So the Peter fruit rando.
We have a few ideas of what we think could be super interesting randomizers, including we have a lot of ideas. We might come back to that, but I think that might be super interesting. So we're looking into it. If you know somebody that knows how to program those things, just link them to us, and we'll make sure
We'll
they
work
don't
with them,
have a life again. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I appreciate Pastabe naming Ko Butts after that last run. It makes it feel very appropriate. I didn't see what he did
DonForgo?
Panamas.
Yeah,
So
Panama. Yeah. That
he
was an
should be-
autocorrect error for Pasama once that happened, and
So basically, to specify about luck, he found a diamond shield it's good luck, but at the same time, there's no such thing as luck in this game. You're just at the mercy of the tower and what it gives you.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, Pasama got an upheaval trap, which then separated Queenie, which then I believe Queenie went to go fight a flame. Because it was unable. Oh, no, sorry, it was mixture magic, so it was unable to attack.
Exactly, that was a problem. At that point,
Yeah,
you
and
can
then
go
it
into
died.
the menu and change your AI to 4. Same that happens with a warp trap. Sometimes you say you're hit with a warp trap, your pet's gone away, and you say, "Oh, he's pretty powerful. I think he might win a fight," and you don't get why he doesn't win. It's because if he's still on AI 3, we'll never fight back. So you need to change it to AI 1 if you want it to keep him there, and so you know where he is at, and you want to go and check him up, or to AI 4 so he fights back and then start moving, so you guys can catch on each other.
Oh, you can see. Okay, there's one of the features of the game is you can push triangle to see the character portraits because swimsuits and game. But you could do that to the mom as well and the priest. So you saw DonForgo flicking the triangle button there.
Yeah, because you wanted to see the eyebrows.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't eyebrows. It was the mom.
Oh, it was the mom. All right, you'll do it for the eyebrows. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Also, there's a small time save if you're gonna be doing this from the new game one. Again, during our actual 80% runs, we actually do first movement from outside the house. So we take out the first loading screen, and you just book it to the tower, and then you start.
Yes, exactly.
But if you were to name the character Ko during this tournament, you save about 3 or 4 text boxes because it's like, oh, what about the name Ko? It's like, yes, it's like it was picked for him already. They actually have that in the game.
And if you don't do it, then he says, "Oh, we should not call." They still propose Ko.
Yeah.
And the mothers say that this might not be a good idea. Why not try this one? And then you get a few other text box because of that. But I think it's just sport and fun that people want to rename, and I think pretty much everybody will. So that's just funny.
And we are being named Taco.
Taco. All right.
Taco with a space.
Taco with a
The space. Master Butts. So Master Butts and Taco is going in. And also, yes, there actually is a loading difference. PS3 is slower than PS2 by a distinctive amount, but that's negligible when it comes to the actual tower for the most part. Your luck is your luck.
Yes.
DonForgo seems to be skipping along there.
Yeah. Also seems to be chatting a lot with the people, so that's funny. Maybe he is feeling really confident after this first win.
You shouldn't feel confident after the first win. When the worst luck happened to your opponent, you can't bank on it a second time.
And he still had pretty good luck on his side too, I guess. But yeah, there's no limitation on what can spawn where, and we haven't touched that yet. Except on floor 1, where every items are always the same. Then you could get the best weapon or best shield. On floor 2, you could get super powerful balls or stuff like that. There's though lists and categories like the S items, the A item, the B item, the C items. So some items have a better chance to spawn, of course. So you might see more wooden shield than you see diamonds, but there's no restriction other than that. You can get a diamond shield on floor 2. You can get a wooden shield on floor 39.
Yeah, and actually, during I think one of your practice runs, you found nothing but wood shields.
Yep, I found like 7 wood shields in the same run.
So
that was
the
funny.
game eventually will just hate you.
Yes.
So, but yes, the PS3 does have quite a bad. No. Bell. Pasaba her tongue. Yeah. Yeah, so it's Taco Bell for the Queenies right now.
Yes.
So that's a nice thing. I guess he was waiting for her to do the name so he can follow along, or they're talking about it, I don't know.
Waiting for him or just being slower?
I don't know. It's a thing.
Yes. So we're getting into the end of tutorial floor on Pasama's side. So we will get soon into the meat of the game, really be in the tower and the randomized portion of it. So, yep.
I actually have the disc, which is why I can play it on PS3. It's not on the PlayStation Network.
The first PlayStation was retro-compatible, so you could play PS1 and PS2 games on it with the disc. So yeah, that's why PS3 is a possibility. It might not be the best one, though, considering loading times, yes.
No, and the PS3 that I have doesn't play the PS2 games. It plays PS1 and PS3. But I don't know if they removed the PS1 version eventually. I can't hear. They are? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, everyone should talk trash about Bell. Just trash Bell, okay? Praise Taco, trash Bell.
Well, generally
There you
speaking,
go, tacos.
CUNY tends to be the best monster until he is the worst.
I hate him.
Yeah, everybody seems to hate on him, but it's not because he's a bad monster. It's just that he's
a
so
bad monster.
powerful and so important to the beginning of the game that each and every time something stupid happens to it and you lose it, then you are in such a bad position that you tend to say that he was a problem.
But he does call your home a dirty hovel with never seeing it. He is an absolute jerk of a monster, and he should be ashamed.
Right, so already on Pasama's side, medicinal herb was used.
Yeah,
But it
it
was
was
to win
unfortunate
battle.
misses.
Yes. And there was two monsters at the same time, and when you're on level 1, we haven't touched on that much yet, but Ko on level 1 is super weak. Those 16 HP and the wooden shield won't help you much. And that first level up is super important because it gives you 10 extra HP, which
11.
is a significant... No, it's 26, right?
Oh, sorry, you started 16. I thought you said you started 15 for some reason.
Oh, yeah. It's 16 and then 10 HP for the 26. And then you have some room to maneuver. Now you're less stressed about every battle you'll take. So that's really interesting to get the first level up. And there's actually strategies to do that. You might want to wait and lose turns to get monsters to you from a high position. You might want to use a fireball quickly on a troll so you can get that level up quickly. Trolls hit for 5 on Pasama's side, and she's got 16, so 3 hits.
Oh, jeez. DonForgo got a Scarlet Wand already.
Ooh, now we start the game.
Yes.
All right.
This is the ideal... He got a Wind Crystal and a Scarlet Wand.
Oh,
If he was doing a
12
bookless
already.
run, which I'm sure he wants to do now, he would be ideal for that. Just for that alone, because he has a way out, he'd have a Scarlet Wand, and you go up to like floor... You get 20 items that you can sell really well, and you leave, and you keep trying to get funds to $31,000. So
Yes.
he's an ideal start for the bookless already, and the only thing he would need is like a post-game monster.
Yes,
like
but
Cloud
sadly
or-
for the tournament setting, his items are alright, but not as good as they would be for bookless. The
Yeah.
Scarlet one, though, that's a pretty good start, but you still want a good shield.
Yeah,
That-
he's still with the wood right now.
Yes, that power is going to be really interesting in good hands, but taking still 5 damage from trolls, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Still quite a big advantage compared to Pasama.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that CUNY sticking some big hits.
Yeah, the thing is, there's raised terrain there, so this is why I normally make Queenie follow me on the right
Yes.
behind.
Oh, the other reason to do that, and I've noticed you speak about that earlier, when you walk into a room, if CUNY is walking right behind you, he's gonna walk on every squares you've already walked on.
Yeah.
So if there are traps in the room, there's less chance to find them. If he's walking diagonally from you, what you can see from Pasama, then he won't walk on the same square you did. He's gonna scout new ones, and then you double your chances of getting traps. If there is one in the room, there's twice as much chance you find it, and you don't want to find them. Oh, item floors! What is happening
Oh,
tonight?
jeez. Yeah. Okay, apparently DonForgo has the luck today.
Yeah, if he's hacking, he's hacking
And
well.
Azure Seed.
Wow. White Sand, that's what I went. That's
Well,
what we wanna
Pasama
see.
has a frog.
and she's a frog, yep.
Yeah, okay, so I think
So
the
he's
game's
picking
a
up
little bit
everything.
biased today. Yeah,
Right.
he's definitely on the ideal bookless run, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of biting him in the back of the head right now that all this stuff he can sell and do whatever and use, and he can't from this one run. So
Yes.
yeah, apparently, yeah, makes all the difference. Apparently,
Oh yeah, the RNGs or the Tower Gods that we call them. Yeah, the good sacrifice was made. DonForgo, make sure to.
no. See, now this is the thing. DonForgo does not mind pickets. Pasama hates pickets. Therefore, we learned praising a picket gives you luck.
No, that's not how it works. Aging on pickets is definitely the thing to do.
Ooh, a vital sword. That's really good for Pasama.
Yes, might bring her up. You see, that's the type of situation where I would consider changing from mixed magic to physical attack. A vital sword is one of the very rare weapon that I think is worth a physical setup. 5 damage, doesn't have an element, so it's good on pretty much everything. Vital sword is a good find.
Yeah. It looks like Passam's going to be playing it safe with the fireball, and I think that's her last charge. I lost count. It's either 1 left or 0. I'm not too sure, but she's getting this. I don't think she's even considering it, so I think she actually may be out of charges.
I didn't see on DonForgo's side what happened with that Scorch Shield, but I was going to ask you, Shawnee, would you equip it? And then DonForgo just did, so I don't know if there's pluses on it or if it's cursed.
I would definitely not do Scorch. I would keep it for later.
Yeah.
But like Dalars has said, there's no reason to be afraid of wind monsters because of the mixture magic. Plus, he's a Scarlet Wand. And now a Scorch Shield, so even more so. But I would definitely not equip that. I would probably still hold out for something different, especially if it was cursed.
Just before he's going on floor 6, which will bring Manevas, and the floor just after we'll have U-boats. I think the Scorch Shield is going to be... ooh, yeah, okay. 3 health.
Speaking of bad luck...
Slam Trap.
Yeah. She has 3 life. Flames can cast Sled from afar.
Yeah,
she's definitely going to have to weigh her options here, or else... Yeah. Because if she were to miss, even with... Yeah. Oh, okay, there was another trap right... Oh, jeez. She might want to use the Holy Scroll.
Yes, I think there's a play here. Alright,
yeah.
Alright.
Because Taco can take a couple hits.
Oh.
There's the miss I was talking about. Like, if that were to happen against the troll...
Yes, Oli was definitely the play there. Good thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, everyone has different ways of thinking, and everyone's like, oh, the other play would have been throwing it and getting the flame as a friend.
You see, seeing those two... Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going to say, seeing those 2 traps close to one another, I
looks
would
like a trap room.
Looks like a trap room. I would have scouted all those... That is so rough. I didn't see the floor count, though. I think that was
floor 4. This is now floor 5 for DonForgo.
So I think this is already a win. Let's just make sure if chat can... do DonForgo just go up? Okay, he doesn't.
Yeah. That is so unfortunate. I'm so sorry for Pasama. That was...
Yeah, the trap room. Like, having only 2 traps close to one another doesn't tell you necessarily it's a trap room. I'm just that stressed about the traps in this game. Oh. I would have seen 2 close to one another. I think I would have started... but yeah, the tower got...
The tower is cruel, absolutely. That is... Again, we've seen Baldwin get to floor 31, and we've seen traps take a person. We've seen Queenie get separated and murdered. We've seen all sorts of things in these 2 sets of races. And I know nothing else. If he were to go up the trap now, I think he's at floor 5. So yeah, that means he'd already won.
Yes, all right. So I don't know about you guys in chat, and I don't know about the guys at Speed Gaming if you're still listening into this. But I don't know if you guys would be interested to see DonForgo continue moving up and check out how high he can get. I don't think there is anybody else waiting on us.
We can also do like a small race of 1v1 on them again, because they were very, very quick matches. Like,
sure, that would be a possibility.
Like, it's like, yes, DonForgo won, but we could always do just a fun 3rd match, because I don't think that luck could continue like that. I really don't.
Oh yeah, DonForgo has been pretty lucky, and sadly Pasama not so much.
Yes.
It would be interesting to see them go at it again and have a little bit more of a balanced tower.
Yeah, because we're only, what, like 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's 16 minutes in this one, so...
Yeah, Don, you won. To the top. Pasama is eating, and she has no money.
So she's gonna do the dishes.
So, welcome to the call, DonForgo.
What happened?
Exactly.
The worst luck I've ever seen on Azure Dreams.
Oh, that
was-
sucks.
Crazy.
Definitely, it was... The first one was bad, the second one was worse.
Yeah.
Pasama is currently eating at the restaurant
Without money.
without
She's
money.
going to bookless? Is she like?
It's in a bookless, yeah.
So congratulations on this win, DonForgo.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Sam,
And,
you want to go right now?
No. You're too
My
strong
luck's
for
not
me.
my luck is not that good. What are you talking about?
Oh, your luck was golden, man. Even if we were talking about that, me and Shawnee earlier, if you were playing bookless, this was a really good start too.
Yeah,
I know.
you got a wind crystal, you got a scarlet wand, you got
Yeah.
an item room full of stuff. Like, that was ideal for you.
I had so many herbs. Like, all the
Oh, yeah.
heals. I had like wake up. I had all this. Oh, yeah.
So
Unfortunately,
I think guys in chat are interested in another match, and I haven't received a no from the speed gaming guys. So would you be interested for going into another race just for fun? Like, you have the win, but just another one to see where it would bring you guys.
What? We're gonna race bookless. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
no,
I need
no
to
one's here
sleep
for
at some
18
point.
hours. We can't do that
Yeah.
again.
What do
Don.
you mean 18-7? We can do this in 7. Oh.
Would you be interested for go?
Yeah, let's do it. No sword.
No.
No sword.
You can do that. You can do that. You can do
And with
whatever
your
you
luck,
want.
she won't get a sword anyway, so that'd be great. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna contact the Pasama to see if she would be interested.
Yeah, and we'll go from there.
Alright, I'll be back.
Sure. That is... Yeah, so, Don, about your win.
Oh crap! People can hear me here.
Yes, they can. Yes, you are on stream. How do you feel about winning with that kind of luck to your opponent? Because to put perspective, when Pasama got to floor 2 in the first run, she hit an upheaval trap, which then separated Queenie, and Queenie got killed by a flame off screen
Ouch.
on literally the first monster they encountered.
That is
Hey,
so...
She still managed to get to floor 8.
Oh no, you have one.
Yeah.
So
I'll
she
do well.
really pushed it hard, and she did really good.
So we were
And then the
talking
second
about
one
the
is,
fact that
she was
sadly you had real bad luck.
excuse me, she was eventually struggling to get
Quite a long time.
into
But that was a really cool race, trying to
like a healthy
see
spot, and then she
get
walked
out
into a
of,
room, got hit by a
destination.
slam trap, and she had 3 life left.
We thought that
Then
since
she
we
tried to
were
maneuver
so
Queenie
good
around,
in
and then
game two,
eventually
would you be
a
interested
prison
to do
trap
just another
fell
friendly
down
match
on the
for
troll that
fun,
was coming at them.
just to see.
She barely managed to survive. She walked up, she got hit by another slam trap, and then died.
I
Oh,
saw
even
like
the first one, like the first
I'm like,
room you get
where's
into,
Cuny?
you
Did
get a
she
good
like
shield,
do
and
a
then
skip?
things go.
Nope.
She get
Nope.
in? And I like, okay, she's doing okay, you know, just by herself.
Yeah,
going up
exactly.
the game.
Everything died, and yeah.
And then the second one,
Okay, I go
I think she's just
back into the stream, and I'll be
have
back
bad
with
luck.
you for
I'm saying the truth.
the countdown.
Second floor, my second
but
was clean, and then she
not
had what
even good luck, just
a
luck.
billion
The
things.
next round, okay?
Billion fire guys chasing her and everything.
Yeah, exactly. I know you can. I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
But yeah. that's
Okay,
gonna be
are
interesting.
you up for
Yeah.
another one, Don? Because she is.
Okay.
Definitely ask Fiesel if that's okay first.
Yep, sure.
Because we can't make those calls. You should always ask them.
Absolutely. I'll be back then.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, basically, it was just
It was fun.
the worst. It really was. Like, that's the worst possible. I don't know if Possum wants to come in here, if you listen to the stream or not. If you want to come in here and
Drag her in
we can
there.
get you afterwards.
Oh wait, we're not mods there. We can't drag her in.
no, we can't.
Let's go talk to her.
And yeah, you can see on Possum's stream right now. She managed to. Okay, Don went with the call. Sorry. So basically, it looks like they might. No, definitely not clear this. Clear. Oh, no. Okay, we're clearing Discord to 0-0. So I'm just reading the Discord. So yes, we will go at it. So yes, Don.
What? No. Yeah. No, Sandy's just getting permission for us to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I should show you guys this. This was my recent book list. This was the 10-hour. It should have been 7.
It's up to you.
All right, we're gonna be ready for the third game. We've got our yes.
Sorry, Don. Do you want to reset and get ready then?
For this one and then chat
Okey-dokey.
after.
Sand, if you want to cover,
do the
I can do the
countdown.
countdown.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
So yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do.
So, Don, can you join me in the
On
setup?
the new game screen, and I'll do the countdown.
All right, we're gonna do our third match just for fun. So it might have been. It was a best of 3. It might have ended up as 3 matches. Right now, this is over. DonForgo is won. Pasama is not out of the tournament though. She's gone into the loser bracket. There's going to be other matches down there. It's going to be a lot of fun to see everybody try to get out of there and go into the finals. But right now, DonForgo advances into the winner bracket. And I think this is going to be a really interesting third match. We're just doing it for fun. There's nothing to gain or win or advancement to get there.
Sorry,
but that's going to be
let's send
interesting.
For a sec. You guys ready for the countdown?
Hello,
So-
I'm back.
Are you going to be
And what about you,
joining
Bob?
us on the...
I'm so sorry
Sure,
for your
why
luck.
not?
It's up
I
to
know,
you.
it's the worst. But anyway,
I don't want to give you any
so
information
on go.
that
I'll count down from
would
three.
assist,
Three,
though, so
2,
whichever.
Oh,
One,
no, I
go.
can see her stream anyway.
And best of luck to
Oh,
both of you.
that's fine.
And,
So yeah, so basically,
I mean, it's a good thing that.
so we are getting into... Are we doing best of 3 again, or are we just doing 1? I don't
just
understand.
one, and that's going to be it.
Okay, so we're just going for whoever gets a point first. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so once again, we're at the start. We're going to watch Kobe born, or given birth to, or whatever, and we're going to get a weird name. I don't know. You were so far Pasama, Panama, or what are you going to do now?
Okay, she's going to be calling him Game.
Oh, please name Queenie on.
Game on, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay, so to cover things up, because we're about 4 minutes worth of time to kill right now.
Yes.
For anyone who is joining us again, this is Azure Dream. It's a mystery dungeon tower climbing thing where you get monsters you can raise as pets. Every time you enter the tower, you reset your level, but your monsters and your equipment can come in with you. You can carry up to 5 items at a time. So, with this, everyone will get the same starting equipment when we start the game from fresh. So the items that they'll get at the tower, they'll be able to take in a Peter Fruit. They'll get 5 items plus Queenie, and that will be the Copper Sword, the Wood Shield, the Fire Orb, the Medicinal Herb, and an egg. And the egg is a great snack, or you can throw it as a bomb. It seems like I've been saying this a lot recently. Basically, this game is incredibly punishing. I cannot stress it enough. We've seen it. We've seen the variety of it already today as the stream has been going on. The tower can straight up kill you. It can kill you with just straight up traps. It can kill you by spawning you against a wall.
In a
when
room
your
full of
monster is on a
monsters.
confusion trap as well, which is how my original bookless run died. And I got killed by my own monster, even though I should have used a holy bell and I didn't realize it.
Yes.
There's all sorts of stuff. So
Maybe we might touch a bit on the casual run. Then there might be a lot of people here right now that have never played it or never
Yes,
seen
that's
it
true.
before. If you pick up this game casually, you will do what they are doing, which is trying to survive into the tower. And that is a big part of the game, of course. But there's a few things that you might get to enjoy that we won't see tonight. First thing is when they find an egg, they might use it as a snack, as Shani said, throw it as a bomb, or hatch it as a temporary monster. If you hatch a monster in the tower, it will start at your level, so you won't start level 1, that's good.
Yeah.
But sadly, when you leave the tower, you'll lose the monster forever. This is a temporary pet, a temporary ally you get. Since we never get out of the tower in the run, then this is perfect. We will get him at we will get it at an higher level, but we will never lose it as we will never leave.
yeah,
In a casual playthrough, you can bring these eggs back home, keep them in your inventory and never uses them. and there is a monster hut attached to your house, and you can put them back there, and they'll be permanent ally. You can bring 5 items into the tower, as Shawnee said, and these pets count as 1 slot. Also, there is a town building aspect of the game. You are the poorest family in the game by far, and everybody has an okay amount of money, and there's one rich family in town, the Ghost family.
Yep.
And these guys are definitely looking down on you because you're poor. I get that. But then you can get a lot of money from the tower. And actually, that's a theme of the game. They tell you that you need to go into the tower to make sure that your family doesn't die. This is a way to bring back money and have enough to eat. And then at some point, you can upgrade your house and have a big manor at the end. And then you've built everything in town, from a casino to a gym to a theater. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And the third important part of the game, like gameplay-wise you can get, is dating simulator waifu game.
See, I always figured they're just friends, just really, really friendly friends after a while. But yeah, basically, there's 7 girls.
Well, that doesn't explain how Nico, like, when you're her friend already, childhood, right?
Well, yeah, but she likes to kick you. But
oh, so she drops kick you when you sleep. Yeah, that's what she does.
Yeah. So basically, there's Nico, your childhood friend. There's Selfie, the daughter of the richest family in there. Patty, who works at the restaurant. Then there is Vivian, who is a dancer. Mia, who stays at the library, basically.
Yeah.
There is Cheryl, who is... I have so many issues with Cheryl because she cost me so much time in runs.
But yeah, like somebody said in chat, I think it's important to say that you don't get to pick and choose a girl and build a relationship with her. This is like an Arabian style or Middle Eastern style game, and they do play on the theme of harem. They are all your girlfriend at the same time, and they're okay with it. So when you wake up in the morning, they all will be there to cheer on you.
At most 5.
At most 5, but then again.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of them just cheering you on and telling you, hey, good luck in the tower today, and do you want something, and can I help with anything? And you need to make side quests, find items in the tower, bring certain stuff some places, talk to them in X amount of time, or buy X or Y thing, and then you can get them all as a part of your family.
Yeah, and the one I did not mention was Fur, who runs the shop, and she's the easiest one to get because even if you don't sell anything to her, you just go and talk to her 8 times, and then she'll start dating you, apparently. So that's a thing. So now we actually are into the meat of the run now.
Yes.
Pasama is on floor 2. DonForgo is currently stream frame drop. I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
there
he's
go.
all right now.
Okay, cool. So basically, hopefully this goes a little bit better for Pasama. But yeah, so basically, you also determine the fate of it. No, it's not.
Yeah, you can choose what you do for a living after that.
Yeah, she either makes miniature versions of you and sells it and gives the proceeds to your mom.
Yes.
Or she becomes a nurse, which we call Baker because it looks like she has a baker's hat on. And you can also tell her curry, which is during the speed run of Bookless Percent. You apologize for not telling her that you got the healing herb. And basically it goes, oh, it's like you can say in response, sorry, 2nd slot, sorry, 3rd slot, curry with a question mark. And me and Dedarsis, we only will ever say curry if we have a chance.
Yes.
It doesn't cost any time. She just sits there and goes, question marks to you. It goes, what the hell are you on about? It doesn't save any time, but you can say curry to her, and it's great. During the Bookless run, we can actually, while the runners are doing whatever, I'll briefly explain Bookless for those who keep referring to it but may not know. It's everything except for essentially the version of the Pokedex in this game. And because you'd have to find a flame, a griffin, a Nuel, snowman, you have to find a dragon egg, which turns into it hatches into a kid. And there's a couple other ones as well, like Clown and what. And
So it
all
might
of
be
them.
important to make sure people understand when you say it. It becomes a kid, like not an actual kid. A baby dragon is called a kid in this game. Yeah.
Yes. And basically, you have to get all the monsters that I mentioned, plus the other ones, up to level 20 to evolve them. And because of that, it is incredibly time-consuming, and only glitching with
A Maniva?
a Maniva and a
Picket.
Picket and a Rocher fruit is any chance of ever finishing that run decently.
Yes, because if not, you have to rely on the tower to give you the eggs you're looking for. And to be honest, this would be, without glitches, probably 40-hour plus.
Yeah. But with if you were to get everything on the first go, get the Picket and everything like that, or the Picket and the Rocher fruit and the Manova, you would probably be able to do it. I'd honestly probably say 12 hours by the time you had to raise everything to level 20. Like if everything went right and you got everything you need on the first go.
Yeah,
It's still
maybe,
a
but I
6-hour
would like
run.
to see that run. Yeah, I would like to see that luck.
Yeah, I still stand by it. If I ever do a bookless attempt again, and I manage to get a Maniva egg and
A Picket egg?
yeah, I will grind for a Rocher fruit and go for the 100% instead.
Absolutely.
Because
that's the way to go.
I can't pass up that luck. You know, unless I have to go to university or something. But
And bookless category was created
Oh, come on.
expressly because 100% is stupid.
yeah, okay. So Passam just got hit by a warp trap. So we'll get back to the stream here.
Yes.
Um,
Warp Trap is the worst trap in the game. Like, even Paralyzes and Sleep, which are arguably worse, I think, are not. Because being paralyzed or asleep, you know you're in trouble, and that's it. You're just, I will or will not get up on time, and maybe I'll get killed. And you look at the game and watch the game, decide if you survive or not. This is really bad, and that's not a good feeling.
yeah,
But a warp trap, you could get lucky and get your pet back.
which
you
Passam
might-
did do.
Yeah, absolutely. Without a scratch, without an itch, that's all right.
Yeah, that's definitely
But
not
you
normal.
always have that hope that it will happen. And this is what makes this trap the worst trap in the game. The hope that it might not be a problem. And then you start getting those text box telling you that Cuny's fighting. And it gets crushed and you're like, oh my freaking hell, this is horrible. And this is what the warp trap does to do to you. Like, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
DonForgo is with the Palumpa.
did you lose Queenie?
No, and he's called it Judas and Kipo. He's going for Palumperon. Is that what he's doing?
Don, can you confirm?
Kappa.
Okay. So,
Alright.
whatever. He's doing a thing. Pasama is actually on a really good pace right now. She's on floor 4 at level
Yes.
4.
Yes.
You honestly, like, when you're getting to 6, 7, 8, you want to be about level 5. That will carry you through. The
Absolutely.
scary thing is U-boats and blooms for the most part, but if you do it right, you should be relatively okay.
Yes. And she's sporting the Gulfwind sword again.
Yep.
Yes. Yo, this one is...
Is curse as well?
One? Is it curse as well?
Yep. -1. Unless she hit... Minnie's going by so quick, I don't know if she stepped on a rust trap while we're explaining other things.
I'm pretty sure you see the curse status while you look at your character's card, so I'm pretty sure it's a rust trap.
Yeah. And then Flame's just a little bit too high there.
Yep. She's
Sorry.
turn.
Pasama is a little bit too high up on... There we go.
Alright, she's got it. And Forgo is farming to level up his little Palumpa here.
You put him on a little platform to get some extra damage.
Yes.
Ooh, Pasama gets a diamond shield.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah, and
And
also
no,
it's
the
not cursed,
sword is
it's
not
-1. Yeah.
Yes. So rust trap.
Oh, cursed, but she had a scroll. Okay, thank you, Kane. So yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
she actually did have a proper...
Yeah,
That's
so
not-
it was cursed, but now she's out of it, so that's good.
yeah.
So she will be able to equip the next weapon she finds that
Ooh,
might be
item room.
interesting. And this is an item room with an holy scroll and binding ball. And what's the one?
And...
Money one. Okay,
Money. That's
still
not worth
better
it.
than... Oh, it is better than the Gulfwind -1.
Yeah.
If she okay,
Oh, go up, Trap.
that's not a thing that's in the game anymore. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Move on. Okay, how much damage will she do with the Gulf Wind -1 on this maneuver? Okay, she doesn't want to check out, and that might be the smart play here.
Yeah, definitely doing some extra damage on it, and then 10. That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's
still
the
a
amount of
3-hit.
damage. That's the amount of damage you do with a Money Wand and Mixed Magic.
Yeah.
Again, I think that Money Wand was the play there, but a Cursed Money Wand would have been horrible. I agree. It was a really risky. Oh, but the red sand here.
Yeah.
You guys should talk about the earthquake.
Oh. Yes. Okay. So there actually is something that DonForgo is exploiting. If you wait long enough on the floor, the game says, "Okay, stop grinding levels. Stop not going up." And it will start collapsing the rooms and pathways around you. And eventually, when it collapses your room, you automatically get sent up to the next floor. So what I should have done a long time ago, one of my runs, is I had 2 0 MP Balrongs on floor 36.
Yes.
I should put them on both sides of me in a thin hallway.
Yeah.
And then grind, or wait until the earthquake took me upstairs.
Save you, yeah. Ooh,
I wasn't as smart. I only thought of that afterwards.
Yes. If you know anything about Mystery Dungeon games, there's always a mechanic that is called Hunger Meter or Hunger Bar. What it does is, to prevent you from grinding infinitely, then there will be 100% bar that will drop down as much as you walk and fight and everything, and at some point you will get hungry, and if this bar gets to 0, then you're in trouble. Your character will faint and will get back to town as if you just died. Which is bad in these games. If you die, you lose everything you have in this one except your pets, but in other Mystery Dungeon you lose everything. There is no hunger mechanics in Azure Dream, and thank God for it.
Yes.
There is MP, magic point, that there is on your pets, which will get drained of it, and at some point they won't be able to fight anymore. That's what happened to the Palumpa on DonForgo screen.
Yep, it started flashing blue.
Yep, it started flashing blue means it doesn't have MP anymore, and so that's it. You just let it die and tank the hit. That's good. Oh, gold sword -1. All right, okay. DonForgo is definitely just doing anything. At that point, this is a let's look what will happen. All right, but yeah, no hunger mechanic in this game, so that is a good thing. But to prevent, like Shawnee said, to farm infinitely or just this game never wants you to feel safe, and even if you get a good setup, even if you get a good setup and you're on high ground and you're ready to grind and do stuff, at some point you will get a text that will tell you, there's an earthquake coming in, and then there's another one, and then there's another one, and at some point the room will start to collapse. You've seen that on DonForgo screen if you were paying attention, and it automatically gets you to next floor. A lot of Mystery Dungeon have a similar mechanic where maybe a Reaper will come and try to kill you, or the room will start to drain your hunger quickly, or stuff like that. There's always a mechanic to make you feel that you need to get to that next floor, or something will happen. In this game, it's not really dangerous, it's just that it will bring you automatically to the next floor, so you don't feel too much safe.
Yeah, and it looks like Possum is actually doing quite well for not only resources, but she seems to be quite comfortable in Queen's. No? Okay, Queen didn't get hit there. I was going to say, because Queen's going to try to walk around.
Yes.
But she has a good Gulfwind sword. That's going to support her going through. She's found blue sand for the diamond shield.
Yes, which is really good.
Yeah, and I think Don's still rocking the wood shield.
That's what's interesting right now. We wanted to check what Pasama can do with luck on her side. This is the run. Right now, she has everything she needs in her toolbox. And she's got an okay weapon, a very good shield, and you can see that her experience is coming into play. Now she's playing... She's got...
well, the tower's not killing her straight up outright, so, you know.
Exactly. That might change very quickly, and I hope I didn't jinx her. But...
That's true, yeah. The game's never free, and the game hates everything that is not inside of it.
Yeah, you could be on world record pace and have all those floors cleared with no problem, and then end up at 39 not being able to find 40, right?
Yeah, like I had my race with you, right? Although Don finding the restore scrolls, that's a good reassurance.
That's what happened to Dad on his bookless run.
Yes.
Yep.
I was gonna say you know Don enough that he's gonna use a Whisper on Palumpa, but maybe I was wrong.
Oh, so you can see the quality difference between running on a PS2 and running on an emulator, because you can see kind of a grainy sand of the PS2 versus obviously clear image of emulator. So that's one way you can definitely look for that.
Yeah, people talk about Gold Sword, and I have to agree. This is a super good weapon in casual playthrough. But again, you can see it in chat. I'm pretty sure, I know Train 1 is better. They are the exact same thing. They start with 1 point of damage, which is the lowest, very low. They both cannot rust, and they both can be given red sands to be improved. In a casual playthrough, as long as you don't die, you can bring your equipment from run to run and train them so that they get bigger and better. Yeah, but the Train 1 has one thing that the Gold Sword doesn't. It is that it also increased mixed magic by 25 to 30%, which we're not sure, but yeah, that's a big increase in mixed magic.
Yeah.
So the only reason to go gold, and this is a very good reason, is Train 1 is an S tier weapon. And S tier weapons are extremely rare. And when I say extremely rare, I mean like we probably won't see one during the course of this tournament.
No, I don't think I've actually, of all the times I've played, I found Rocher fruits, I found whatever.
Yes. I've yet to find a Train 1 too. I don't think I have, but I've seen everything else. Like all these swords, people say you can only get through a barong. That's not true. I've seen that. Yeah. Same with Darkness swords. Same with Rocher fruit. We've seen a lot of them. Okay. But yeah, Train 1s is extremely rare. If you find one in a tournament setting, it wouldn't even be good because starting from this only 1 damage is not going to help you very much. It would be the equivalent to a wooden one, then I don't think it would be worth it.
Yeah. So Possum is just going hard right now. She's on floor 8. She has Gulfin Wand, and as long as that U-boat doesn't bother her.
Yes.
Ice Rock Ball. That's something that's so good. So Ice Rock spawns an obstacle that has 200 HP in front of you. On the lower floors, nothing's going to kill it. It's going to delay you because it's going to have something pecking at it until it disappears naturally. Or unless a clown hits it. A clown tends to smack it pretty good because it's wind versus water.
Exactly.
But it's such a good spell for getting out of a bind. You use it when you're a couple spaces away. You can use it to close up a hallway and then delay things. There's so many good uses. And another thing that people tend to overlook as well is Poison Ball, which poisons an entire room or has the same range as the Acid Rain Ball outside of the hall or in the hallways. And it is so good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Poison, but I've seen you play with it, and I've seen how good it can be. I just never bother using them. Definitely, the Ice Rock Ball, though, is a super good ball. It'll just drop this big piece of ice, and we might just see it now.
Yeah, I think we're seeing it now, yeah.
Yes, and I don't know if you've told the chat, but this thing has 200 HP and an increased aggro property. So monster will want to fight it like 95% of the time. You can still get it. You cannot just know that you will be okay. But this is a pretty good defense option. Oh, and Pasama is getting in a tough spot.
Fish.
And I've never seen her pick up CUNY, so I don't think she will now, right? Okay, she will fight back. That's alright, that's alright.
No, she's going for the bind.
Yes.
So bind is kind of a weird thing. Sorry to interrupt, but
no problem.
Bind doesn't last long, or it lasts a lot. It's really bizarre. It's not guaranteed. It's like, you paralyze them, you attack them once, and look, they're up. Or they can sit there and get binded for 8 turns.
Yes.
Don't depend on it. Use it to get out of the way. Do it quickly. There's also a brief critical hit there. You saw the flat screen turned red. That means the Ice Rock got smacked by a critical hit.
Yes.
Which actually we haven't talked about in any of the races. Is enemies and you can get criticals. And that's terrifying.
They already, like every monster in the game, already hit for way too much damage, so having a chance to increase that amount to a higher number is... Like, we tend, and I know it's true for a lot of games, but we tend to consider HP as a resources. So when you get into an encounter, your heart will stop for a moment, and then you'll just ask yourself, okay, what can I expend to get out of this situation, and HP is no exception. Sometimes you will want to just say, oh, I want to keep my equipment. I think that this battle I can escape by taking hit in the face instead of using a fireball charge or something like that. So I can keep these very good items for higher floors. Oh, this is not looking good on Basana's side right now.
But she's on floor 11. She's 6 floors higher than DonForgo. And also, we just got news that Captain Luigi just got a 306 on a floor 10 climb.
No way. Oh,
so
my
definitely gonna verify that
God.
one later. Luigi, that's insane. That's going from the outside of the house, clipping in, I assume, without Queenie, and going up 9 floors.
Okay, this is absolutely crazy.
What?
If this is true, yeah, if this is true, 306, that would include the 2 minutes you need to do the introduction for. Like 1 minute and something. So it means getting from floor 2 to 9 and 10.
Wait,
Oh, look, there's an egg in that
a minute
pass
and a
up as
half.
well.
what did the other person got the other day? That was the new
It was 356.
356. Yeah, that's a minute
What
better.
the hell, 306?
Wow!
Luigi says 7 floors had elevators and
7 of the floors. Okay,
Whoa.
okay. First at 10 category is done. I'm closing it.
I don't know. Sub 3 could still be done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, man, what a run! Wow.
Back to this one here.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, sorry, it was just that is incredible. Also, Pasama did pass floor 10.
Yes, and
a
right
decent
now,
time.
I'm
So
thinking all the sleep spell from the Dreamin'. This little creature we haven't touched yet, and I think this is really interesting. Dreaming, all their stats are bunched in HP. They don't have defense, they don't have offense, and the only actual ability they have, which is horrible, is this little pendulum thing that they move around. It'll try like that. They'll try to put your
Everything
to sleep, and this is extremely dangerous because even though by themselves they're just tanky because of HP, and they don't even have a good defense to go with it. If you are in a room with a Dreamin' and anything else, that Dreamin' will try to put you to sleep, and while you're asleep, you're gonna get crushed by whatever else there is in the room. So they are dangerous.
Also, Pasama did lose Queenie.
Yes.
So this is probably she'd want to get to floor 13. There's another critical for the red flash. She'd probably want to go back to the room she started in and actually grab that egg. Probably the play I'd go for.
Yes, absolutely. Right,
because at this point you can't guarantee restore scroll, and
then she's
Ice Rock is empty too.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna have to get rid of some of these spell balls. They're getting inconvenient now at this point.
Oh, could she manipulate? Okay, no, yeah, that volcano is coming for her, and this is on a line, sadly.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay attention to that mini map and the.
And then she decides to. Oh, I think you go to do that. Yeah. She decided to use her HP as a resources here, and then she's out.
Yeah.
At that point, you didn't want to mess with these two enemies at the same time.
Oh yeah, but she's also on. She still has a Sienna egg, so she still has a Plumpa to throw.
Yes.
So that does get her out of a little bit of.
I was gonna say, do you go
spot.
and check for this crystal? But yes, she did, and sadly, it was a wind crystal. Nothing bad happened, so that's good.
No, but if it's a fire, she's gonna have to get rid of all these useless spells as well because they're just gonna take up slots, and you're not gonna try to restock them when you're gonna probably find new spells. But she's on floor 13, so she's still on a really good run right now.
And one thing people don't might not always know is that if you get she's got 2 fireballs, and one of them might be already empty, but you can use triangle to reset your inventory and sort it out. When you do that, the first one you got will be sent back on top. So you can keep track of them using that strategy, but you have to keep a very important eyes on one thing that killed me once. And I don't know if that ever happened to you, Shawnee. I always sort my inventory. But at some point you get your fireball stolen by a picket.
Yeah.
You kill it, you pick it up again, and then they are
Switch
reversed
places.
because... Oh yeah. Oh, that got me bad a few times.
Pickets is proving that they're still the best monster in the tower.
The pickets?
Oh yeah.
Oh, who proved that?
I'll load up my my real file and I'll go at it.
No. That's the worst thing to have ever happened to Pickets. And a monster that goes and just take everything in your inventory and run away with it. No. There's no way that's flying in my house.
Oh dear.
Oh, that is.
Hasama's now stuck between two water monsters. Well, she does have a
yeah.
new fruit though, and a holy scroll, so she can
Yes.
get a temporary friend or remove the problematic ones here.
Okay.
She also does have a Mahel seed that she can use.
Yes, and I think that would be the play here because at first I would have used the Aleem on the Kraken and not on the Nuya. Oh, yep, that's Holy Scroll.
That's a holy scroll, yeah.
Yep.
Or it's not a holy
Mahel.
scroll. It's or you make a friend or you use that.
And Egg Bomb, yeah, that's a good mix-up. I think it's a good idea. That's the last monster. That's the last floor where Palumpa will one-shot something anyway.
Yeah.
So that's where you want to use it. Yes.
She's going for the experience, but yeah, here you can see electricity.
Yeah.
Doing 6 damage, so it's...
The electric kickback is definitely something really frustrating.
I don't think she has any more fires. Oh, one last one.
Has. And 134 XP is definitely a good payout for this.
Oh, she should have waited there.
Yes. Right now she's. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There's the snipe from the griffin.
Oh my
jeez.
God, we're in trouble.
Don, looks like you're gonna have to get to floor 14. Because oh no, Mahel seed. She still technically can.
Yes, because the griffin will move then, and then she can just take one hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so great. Really well thought. That's a good plan.
Yeah, that's a good... Oh, and there's another griffin right there.
That is it. Oh, damn. All right, so DonForgo needs to get to floor 14.
Yep.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. Floor 15 or floor 14? I thought she was on floor 14.
She died on 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
Yes.
You know how long
Griffin
it's
to
been
face.
since I've been to 14? Like,
Right? Griffin to the face. So yeah, 3 griffins will end your race pretty much when they decide to. They hit really hard. They have quite a high amount of HP considering how hard they hit. They just don't necessarily have an eye defense. They can be picked up. I guess that might be a plus. But other than that, they're just trouble. Their spell, Pillar, is hitting for a lot of damage for range ability. And they also hit hard when they're in melee. So yeah, outrunning a few of those is a problem all the time.
Yeah. And
is she gonna show up the
you have to go to the bush on the top left to do that, or else you need a peter fruit to make it the right height.
Yes.
Or you have to grab a pot from here.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know if Pasa was listening, but if you want to come into the call...
Oh, I might go and pick her up.
Yeah, go for it. She's currently drowning inside the pond in the middle of the town right now.
oh,
So yes, you have to get to floor 14. Like, that is not a small ask either, because
Nope.
of all things, you don't have... Well, you have a decent shield, but I don't think you have much resources.
I have a cursed gold sword.
Oh, good. So you have 0 attack bonus.
I have a scarlet wand. I mean, I need a decurse scroll.
Yeah, you do need one bad.
Leave me
Hey,
alone.
Bug,
I
good
just wanna
luck.
get some
Good job on the
health.
run. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a problematic thing.
Shawnee's
Is
gonna,
yeah, you have 2
Dawn
balloons
is
coming
gonna,
on you.
Catch up.
Because the
on
second you go up this floor, you're going to be just accosted with all sorts of horrible things as well. Because 7 is where it gets annoying.
Yep, but you know it's a good habit to try and get full health.
He's
before
on floor
going up.
6.
Yeah,
and he's having
absolutely.
trouble,
It's
so-
any small health that you can get. Actually, it's true. Yeah, at this rate,
That was
Dawn might
really
time out
good,
before
and
floor 15
definitely
if
the
it
last
takes too
split with
long.
the Griffins, I mean,
I'll
nobody
be
would have gotten out
fine,
of this.
I
This
think.
was
You think?
caught between a
Hello, Pasaba.
Oh, hi.
Ohio.
Oh, hi. I see angry cats in chat. Spam more. That's how I feel.
Yes, I cannot tell you how... This race wasn't that bad. You got, unfortunately, all the Griffins in the world at the same time.
Yeah,
And-
it brought back childhood memories. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
No, it's that and being stuck between a Kraken and a Newell, and then after that, you... But
Yeah.
the first 2 games, I'm so sorry.
It happens. I I used to speedrun Ancient Cave. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I actually plan to learn that soon. I actually have the cartridge beside me, so.
Oh, do you? Okay, well, praise the Ancient Cave, well, being a sentient goddess of Lufia too,
Yes.
Oh god. If you're not
Be
careful,
prepared
Don, you're gonna
for,
die.
Be prepared. Oh,
How far are you guys behind me? Oh, you guys are still on the bloom. Oh,
yes.
there's stream delay.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I love my chat. Look at those angry cats.
All the angry
the angry
cats in
cats.
the world.
I don't have an angry cat, but I do have my face of every emotion, which works. It's great. It's every single emotion in the world. So while we're doing this, Don's grinding levels and stuff like that, I guess.
Yes.
Can you give us your thoughts on your races?
Pick which
While
one.
keeping it PG-13.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my chat's doing a good job expressing it through one emote. I mean, we don't have the infamous "you're tearing me apart" emote from the room, but it's close enough.
Close
I mean,
enough.
I knew, like, the first, like, the whole weapon's like, awesome, I got the sword. Cursed. It's like, okay, how else can this go? And, well, double curse is like, okay, we're doing this.
Yeah, and there's also Queenie died on your first run
Yeah,
just because of the upheaval
well,
trap, which separated him and set him along the way.
it's been a while since I've dealt with an upheaval, and I always forget that some reason, like, if you go somewhere else, CUNY will get confused and, like, will try to go a different direction sometimes, and then you separate. I forgot that, like, your best bet for those is to either stay put or for, like, just kind of navigate you and the familiar out of there. The other thing I could have done, honestly, and I never thought of it till now, is picked up Kiwi
Yes.
and then waddled
That's
away.
what I was
Yep.
going with. Yeah, that might be an option there, but definitely you were just using demon speed to get ahead. That's what I would have done, and by the time you realize he's not there, he's already too far.
Yeah, I was kind of using speed at the same time, like trying to take my time as best as I can. Like, up to a certain point in the tower, I knew, like, once I hit like 11, 12 of the griffins, the krakens, I'm not going to stand a chance because it usually gets the difficulty peaks up then. So just
Oh, it's so
at
bad.
And at that point, just get to the elevator as fast as you can.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
pretty much the play we hear from every player. So I think there's a consensus here that starting from floor 12 where Kraken starts to appear, it's not time to look for items anymore. You see the elevator, you take it.
Yeah, and I
you
kinda
don't want to stay
remember-
on those floors.
And I can't remember for the life of me. I remember, like, not liking krakens when I first played this way back in the day. I'm like, why are krakens evil? And it's like, okay, well, I gotta deal with two krakens. What do I do to attack? Oh, right, they repel damage. That's why I hate them.
And
Yeah,
they
and-
have crap ton of HP, and they hit like 5 trucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Everything.
and on top of that, the death on your second attempt with you just kept getting all the slam traps.
See, and I was like, I saw the first slam, and it's like, okay, now I got a situation. Let's deal with it best I can. I handle it perfect. And it's just that bad, like, hit the wall or, the, tower just saying a couple kind words
Yeah,
out of spite.
Oh,
the tower
AI
is never ever going to be happy.
Which random cave tower is ever happy in an RNG game?
The Lufia Game Boy Advance version, where your levels.
Well, the entire game is one giant ancient cave in that one.
No, that's the Game Boy Color one.
Oh, the Game Boy Color. Oh, no. Oh, we don't talk about that one.
I
We don't
know.
talk- Right, we don't talk about that cave. That's okay. Sorry, nope, don't remember that one.
Yeah, I know. I still have that. I still get to play it again because Anyway, bad memories aside of games like that. Jeez, like I don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry for the horrible battle.
It happens. Like,
But it is the game.
I played this a lot as a kid with my sister. Like, we bought this game on release and we played the crap out of it. And yeah, we had our good, like, runs. We like tower runs. Sometimes we have really bad tower runs. It's just how the game is.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think this is part of the charm at some point. Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes, but you need to be able to just put it at the back of your mind and play the next game, because this is what the game is. You will have 2 or 3 super good runs, and with good items, even casually, and then the tower will decide that this time it's not.
Or, you know,
And-
the tower will decide to, like, a lovely picket comes and steals a really important item, and then
Like
just,
that
you never get
egg
it
and-
back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the worst as a kid, man.
I've always loved pickets. They've always been
no.
like my main thing.
No, pickets are the worst. They're just, no. But I've had childhood trauma thanks to pickets in this game, so, you know.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, for me, like I made a YouTube video just to showcase it. I have a coin-operated bazooka.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned something about that.
I raised it up to have level 36 breath.
Huh.
And then you shove coins in it to refill with MP, and you just set it on 5, and it sets the world aflame.
It's still a picket, right?
It is still
Yeah.
a picket,
It's
but
evil.
it does
No.
like 97 damage with a breath.
Yeah, what it doesn't tell you if you could do the same with a kid or with a newborn, but it's decided to do it with a picket, which is definitely a bad idea. I have to agree with you on this one, Pa. Pickets are evil and should all be destroyed. This is
Especially
Yeah.
after your
horrible.
match where you had every single.
I
yeah,
heard
that-
about the monster floor, and you know, during my practice, when I saw on your guys' stream, I went to eternal rage. Like, oh my goodness, just the picket, no.
Thank you for sharing the rage with me at that time.
I just automatic rage. Just
Oh yeah.
ugh.
I knew I couldn't get out of it, but I wanted to try, but at some point you're just overwhelmed with everything, and yeah.
Oh, especially pickets because they do like attack and then steal and then disappear and then they come back.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
Taunt you, yeah.
Yeah, like it's just a constant wave of pickets and then whatever other monsters you have to deal with.
Yes, exactly.
Because I don't know what else you had on that floor, but I knew pickets for sure.
I had pickets, I had trolls, and I had one Garuda.
Oh, Garudas are
the-
such beasts. Like,
They are. They really are actually way scarier than they should be.
yeah.
They're probably the
well,
only wind creature which really is.
Garudas, they kidnap your familiar, if I'm correct.
Yes.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
yeah.
like a
No,
warp trap.
That
Yeah,
balloons
Garudas
do as
kidnap.
well when they're wild.
Oh, balloons too?
Yeah, balloons will. Wait, no, do they?
No,
No,
they just run
balloons-
away.
No.
Yeah, no,
Balloons
you're
just
right,
run
yeah.
away, and they can teleport to a different room, which, you know, I forgot, and I learned the hard way again. That,
They end up there with no mana, so you can.
yeah,
you
you
can
can't
kill
just
them to find
hatch
them
one
back.
and use it.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Garuda is really good on when you have one, the special ability.
Yep, absolutely. We're gonna see more of these Garudas in upcoming races. I'm pretty sure, not races, but speedrun attempts. Yes.
I can imagine. But it's so weird playing this one and then playing the Game Boy Color version, because, like, your egg rate in the Game Boy Color is higher for, like, getting eggs. In the PlayStation 1, you're
Yes.
pulling teeth to get eggs.
Yes. But that's what makes it so much more feeling good when you get one.
That's
is the
true.
fact that
and then
it's pretty rare.
And then you hatch one, and it's a cyclone, and it's your third cyclone, and you put it on the inside.
Oh, cyclones and blooms! You can make collection of those, and balloons.
Oh my goodness,
like,
blooms! Don't remind me.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I felt
I
so
got
sorry
all
for full
those
featureitis
Yeah,
during her
I-
run. She had 6 blooms all on floor 6 come at her.
Oh damn! Yeah,
She
yeah, I
barely
remember
managed to
that.
survive, but I talked to her afterwards, and she's like, "Why?"
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
I've had like 7 blooms, and I've called them all Orlando. That was funny. This
Also,
stupid one.
looks like DonForgo. I don't know. 14. You just lost Queenie, and you're dealing with a very aggressive-looking.
Volcano.
Yeah.
Volcano, yep.
Volcano's
He's got a
so
few
scary
balls.
though.
All
Yeah.
my bookless runs, I get clown every single time, and
Why?
I name the clown it.
Yep, I've seen that. That's true. Who's got
Yeah,
music
clowns
running
are-
in the background?
It's my husband. I don't think you realize it's a tournament.
All right.
Yeah, he's just said nope.
Nothing's important.
Yeah, that's
Don't worry. We like cameos.
He's playing a
Um,
questionable flute musical recording.
Yeah, we've heard that.
I can't say the actual name of it because, you know, PG-13.
Crappy flute.
Exactly.
There we go, crappy flute. Thank you, husband.
So
Anywho,
is it gonna be another clown for?
Well, I was looking at the brackets now.
Yes.
with how things have progressed today. And it looks like Pasama, you'll be versing Professor Palmer.
Oh my. Oh, this is just serious.
Oh,
This
I
is
don't.
super
I don't
serious.
think so. I don't think so because people in the loser bracket will play against people from round 2, not from round 1.
No, it says loser from 8.
Yeah, but she
I
wasn't
see. I'm
match
looking at the
eight.
wrong angle. I see.
Yes.
So wait,
So-
did my hopes and dreams just get shattered right now?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
one of them
are.
three.
Yeah, you're. I'm good at doing that. You cast my one.
My hopes and dreams just got shattered in front of
Yes.
people.
Oh, volcano.
You might end up against him, but it need to win a race, which you might do. I don't know if you've seen him play and he got to floor 30.
Yeah, I saw that. I was there just typing
That's so
alongside
crazy.
you.
That makes no sense, but that was so nice.
Well, it's just how this game runs, though. It's like it's so much similar to Ancient Cave, but completely different, like beast from one
Yeah.
another.
Yes, I agree. There's strategies that needs to be known in each game, but yeah, Ancient Cave, it's the monster manipulation, like
Yep.
learning their patterns and giving sword swipes or losing turn to make sure that they move, and then you can evade them. In this game, enemies are aiming at you until the end of the world.
Yeah, you don't get that. Well, like you can kind of evade monsters in Azure,
Yes,
like
absolutely.
because you always walk in path. Even once you get in that line of sight, it's hard to evade it.
Mhm.
Yes, exactly. In Ancient Cave, though, sometimes you can end up with a 2 square large, and there's going to be a gold dragon in it, and you can't evade it.
Well,
And that's
yeah,
it.
you do. Well, sorry, I played too much Ancient Cave, but yeah, you do the little 3 swipes move, 3 swipes move, the dragon tango.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Ancient Cave. Like each monster has their own unique pattern. Some of them are similar, and it's just learning how to maneuver out of that.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I-
Don is not in a good position right now.
No, but he's using triple attacking to get out of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah, no,
that's
this is-
trouble? Give it another minute.
No. Stream delay, yeah. So basically, like everyone who's ever played this game, everyone doesn't know anyone who else has played the game in close proximity to me. It's always been like a weird game where, oh, I love this play, but like, no.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Like, granted, I lived in a small town, but it's like I picked up this game. Like, have you played this game? And like, I swear half the population was like, no, or like all of them were like, no, and it's like, oh,
Oh, but you guys had a sister and a brother, respectively, to play with.
Yeah.
All of my friends did not seem to enjoy this game, and I don't know why, but this game has so much charm and so much little mechanics, hidden mechanics, that makes it so unique and so interesting, in my opinion. Like, the first time you play, it seems like a pretty simple, like any other Mystery Dungeon games, but I don't want to look down on any game. Everybody can like what he wants, but that is so crazy how any other Mystery Dungeon games never got to me, and this one is a real passion. I want to speedrun this game till the end of the world.
Gamers your face off. Why does anyone like this game?
yeah, I think
Well, if
like,
you don't like a very NG game, I guess I know why you wouldn't want to play this, but other than that, so much charm, so
See, I
much
think,
things
like,
to do.
this one, Ancient Cave, like Luffy 2 Ancient Cave, the only other one that I've really like claws or talons, pardon the pun, is Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon. That really
Yes.
got me and my sister like hooked.
That was actually what got me into Mystery Dungeon games.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm busy with university and coursework, and this is kind of my break right now. But on my Switch, I have the new Chocobo Dungeon game
Oh,
installed and waiting.
I really
Like,
want
done all my
that
work.
one, and I just like, damn the irresponsible adult.
Yeah, the thing is, I am actually planning to learn how to speedrun that to
Oh, nice.
RPG Limit Break next year.
Well, I know, how was it, the Wii version? I think it's like it's a long run if I remember correct. I could be wrong, so pardon, but I remember watching one person run the Wii version, and I think it was like 12 plus hours. She could have been doing a different mode, but it was a
If
long
so,
run.
I don't mind it. Like I've always wanted to speedrun the second one, but the disc is slightly scratched.
Ah,
Ooh.
So I am surprised why Dawn has not, before everything entered the room, gone into the go up trap and sprung up.
Yes.
Do you mind explain that, Dawn? Like, what the heck?
What?
You have a frog, a blind thing, and you just torched a small little cloud.
Yeah, what's up?
Why don't you go up?
Oh,
Why aren't you going up is the question.
Oh, the go up trap. I didn't see it. I forgot about it. That saved my butt though. That saved my butt from the griffin. I forgot about it.
You found the elevator.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, stream delay. Oh, great.
Yep.
Yeah. Just give me I don't, another 20 seconds probably on it. Let me look on the stream.
Yes, Axel Eggs. If you go onto a trap and use your menu called Add Feet, you can pick up items that way. You can reactivate traps and stuff like that. You can do anything to anything that's under you. If you're on the elevator and you've canceled, you want to go up, you could have just reactivate it without having to move away and in again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep. So you guys are seeing this on stream?
Yes, we've seen this on stream. So good luck. Good job done for. Definitely a good third game. Played it safe, but you got it. All right. I think that we're gonna. I thank you very much, Pasama and DonForgo for the race. That was cool.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for hosting the tournament.
Thank you.
Maybe you guys want to go and check out Pasama and DonForgo. They're both playing Azure Dreams and other games, and they are super fun to watch and super interesting people. You might want to go and check also Shawnee7188 stream, which is really interesting.
Once I stream again.
When you stream, yeah, absolutely. But when you do, it's always fun. And there's also a Discord, which I might link in chat right now. This Discord is where our community meet up, and this is where we schedule races. This is where we share our stream sessions, so you can just come in, even if you're not a speedrunner or just interested in the game. You can come and just check when we do stream and stuff like that. This is where we organize the tournaments, so you might just want to come in. This is going to be a great time, and would be really happy to have you there.
Yeah, and we're done our first round actually now.
Yep, absolutely. So there's going to be a recap on my Twitch. So send_night_ on Twitch, and we're going to do a recap of the week Sunday, and then there's going to be a round 2 for the week after.
Yep, and this one I'm participating in this time.
Yes, I am too. Hey, going to be fun. So thank you very much, guys.
Before that,
yes,
it's Captain Luigi versus Full Featureitis. Poulet Sante versus Dadarsis. It'll be me versus Baldwin, and you versus Don.
Ooh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, so everyone, those are the matchups for next week.
All right, take care of yourself, guys. Thank you very much for watching this. This was a blast to have you here, and see you around.
Bye, everyone.